evening, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am Bowden. This is Falls Creek Flips. I am a part-time reseller, full-time dad, and I'm on my way to trying to make this a full-time career. You will notice the cut has occurred, finally. I got in to see my sister. The beard has been trimmed back, and I feel fantastic. Just feels great, guys. So nice to have that all cleaned up. I can run around without a hat on now, without feeling ashamed. It is thinning. I'll give you a bit of a quick look. There's a bit of a bald spot back here. But who cares? You can see it again now. So, yeah, really good weekend, guys. We've had a busy time here with the boys and running around. I'm really currently making an effort to have my drafts done mostly on a Monday for the week and occasionally topping them up on a Thursday. But I'm trying to get all of that done with my big one day there that I have fully on board for reselling. And then other days can sort of be segmented for landing new stock and some other bits and pieces. But yeah, it's going really, really well. And by having my drafts done, because I've never done that before, having drafts done, I've kind of just listed as I've gone. But it's phenomenal how good you feel that you're not feeling pressured every night to get out here and get stuff listed and do all of that. Like, I can do one big day of photographing and listing. I get 70 things ready, or 50 things or whatever, and just I'm set for the week. And from that, I then do, I try and do, like, before 9 o'clock in the morning, I'll try and do 5 listings. And then after 2 o'clock, I'll try and chuck up another 5 listings. So I make sure I've got 10 listings going up every day. And guys, I can tell you it is just pumping along. I mean, I copped a refund request this week. It had no effect on my sales just because I'm constantly, pushing stuff up. I'm actively trying to send out offers at every step of the way and also accepting a lot of offers as well. So I'm recognizing that I'm going to cop a lot of offers, and if I'm in front, and let's move on. It gets stuff out the door, gets money flowing, and things are moving. And it's been really, really good. So guys, I'm going to take you through what has sold. I'll run down our financial breakdown, and you'll see sort of the idea of what we've made over the weekend here. And guys, it's just been brilliant. I also want to give a huge shout out to Uncle Wayno for giving the channel a quick plug on the wide world of reselling. Just really appreciate your support, mate, and the positive way that you spoke about the channel. Because, yeah, I am trying to document my journey from full-time employment for someone else to self-employment. And it's scary, it's a struggle, there's challenges, but it's important to take you along that road with us. So, guys, let's spin around and let's look at what we sold. Here we go. Oh, that was a fun little intro, guys, but it has been a fun week in selling product, and we have sold a bundle of different stuff. The majority of it has been on eBay, apart from one item. One single item on this table has not sold via eBay. Sorry, it's very bright here. This bugger of a light just shines straight into you guys. Yeah, let's start over this side, and we'll make our way across the table. I didn't sell those. That's my knife. That's my Australia Post tape gun. If you don't have an Australia Post tape gun, guys, go get one. Just listen. Just go get one. They're amazing. Phenomenal. I've used tape guns for like 15 years in industries, in freight. Just get one of them. They're phenomenal. Okay. So, yeah, you saw last week, I showed this hat in last week's video, the Coca-Cola World Sevens Australia 1996 vintage hat. And that sold this week. So yeah, super happy, moved on and out. Price will be down the bottom here somewhere while I'm showing this off. So really cool little hat, and that has sold. I was a bit surprised this hat didn't move a little bit quicker. It's Noragami, which I believe is an anime. It's a Loot Crate exclusive. It's not available anymore. And I just really thought this hat was going to move quicker. It didn't. It ended up being in my pile of shamer hats here that are from the garage sale that I didn't completely delist, but I'd planned to try and sell cheaply, but none of them really moved. I only sold a handful of them, and I haven't dealt with it since the garage sale. So that's a month ago. This is lazy Bowden. But this hat has sold, and I knew where to find it, and I'm happy it's going out the door. This was the only one that I didn't sell on eBay. I sold this on Instagram. Someone messaged me. They'd seen it on another selling platform, and they messaged me asking if they could buy it. Now, I bought this hat here for $2 from the Animal Welfare League op shop that you would have seen me be the first person through the doors. So, picked this up for $2, and it sold for $80, including shipping. So, why has a Sydney Swans hat sold for $80? Well, it is a vintage Sydney Swans hat. You'll see here that lovely little logo is when they transitioned away from being the VFL to the AFL. And that was the first logo. So if you ever see that little shield, you know 100% that your piece is vintage. So yeah, that hat has sold. There was nothing else in the same style that had sold recently. There was another Sydney Swans hat that had sold for $160, but was a little bit different. And so I went and listed this one at $100, and someone offered me $80. I wasn't going to stuff around. $80 out of $2. You cannot complain. Here we have brand new with tags, Carl from the movie Up. He is one of, I think, is there three plushes that were produced in this little line here. So brand new with tags, super cool. He's even got his little badge there for grape soda. Yeah, just a fun little piece. So he's going out the door for someone's Christmas, I'd say. Look, he's even got his hearing aid in. Good old Carl. If you want a good cry, watch the start of Up. It'll make you cry every single time. But if you want a feel-good movie, watch the rest of it. Because if anything else, I think the dog, Doug the dog, is phenomenal in that movie. Always nice to wake up to a sale. And I woke up this morning to this Adidas Swingman, NBA, Miami. I can't find the words right now. My brain has stopped. LeBron James. That's what I'm trying to say. LeBron James jersey. So this has sold. I actually gave a jersey away this week to a mate because essentially it was attempting to be an Adidas Swingman jersey, but it was so poorly done. The logo down here was just, the stitching was terrible. There was like red marks through here. There was like blue running through the one up here. It was just horrific. I just grabbed it in a shop just super quickly. Just thought, cool, I'll grab it. It was a Derrick Rose Chicago Bulls jersey, and I just gave it to him because his kids love him. And I'm like, here you go, just enjoy it. But yeah, that $125, guys. Woke up to that this morning. Who doesn't love waking up to a $100 plus sale? So super happy to have that one sold. All right, moving on to some media. PlayStation 2 gun. Never played this one. It looks a bit Red Dead Redemption. Run around shooting guns in the Wild Wild West. It is complete. It's nice to be able to find good quality games like that in the thrift, but that has sold. V8 Supercars Australia 2. We were actually just watching the V8s this afternoon, my wife and I. One of our friends races in the Super 2s, and I tell you what, the Super 2 race this afternoon was a schmozzle. There were cars off left, right, and centre at Sydney Motorsport Park. Guys driving straight through the front, straight there, the Brabham straight into the tyre barriers and crashing. I was saying from the very start it should have been red flagged, but I'm not the FIA or the Australian Racing Corporation or whoever it is that decides all of that, so they had to wait until cars were getting smashed left, right, and centre. And then they red flagged it. So yeah, V8 Supercars 2. Fun little game, really cool. And it's going out. MX versus ATV. I showed you guys this one the other week. This is the one and only sealed vintage game, essentially, that I have found. It does have a big tear right there, so not worth grading. But that's sold. So yeah, happy. Juiced. Here we go, guys. What have I said? Need for Speed, Juiced, all these sorts of games with like the modding, etc. They are just killers, absolute killers. So move on these. Good money. If they're nice and cheap, you know, $2 to $4, pick them up. They'll go for, you know, $10 to $20 all the time. All right, PS4. Most of these are consignment lots. So Harry Potter collection. That's both of the Harry Potter Lego games. An absolute cracker of a series, the Lego games. Always enjoyed playing them. I've always bought them on my, you know, for my consoles or my phone. They're just a fun time filler. Just lots of fun. Trover Saves the Universe, created by Justin Roiland, the creator of Rick and Morty. This is supposed to be a really, really good game. I've never played it. I don't have VR, but it did load on my device, and that's all that mattered. Another VR game, Super Stardust Ultra VR. So this is a bit of a point and click sort of shooter, and that has sold. Team Sonic Racing. Who doesn't love a good kart game? So this we have sold as well. It's a bit funny. I'm not quite sure. I say it's a bit funny because this one had a manual. Most PS4 games don't have a manual, and I don't know. You know, I don't know why. I really liked manuals. They were fun. They were enjoyable. They're good. Yeah. Next up, Overcooked 2. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to go deal with something, so let's get back to it. Overcooked 2. Weird little fun, multiplayer puzzle game where you just destroy. Real cool party game kind of thing. I've seen the guys from Achievement Hunter play this a couple times, so it's supposed to be really fun. So, yeah. Then we have another karting game. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Yeah. Good little seller there again, guys. So, like I said, you know, the last one had it. This one doesn't. That's all it has. Digital content. You can pick stuff up there. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. I really miss good, proper manuals, but so is the case. All right, couple of DVDs. Moby Dick, Gregory Peck. This is what an open one, in really good nick, tested. But yeah, sold. So can't complain. The Wild Geese. This is a bit of a weird one. Richard Burton, Roger Moore. You know, couldn't find much info on this. Nothing really exciting about it. But you know, Roger Moore, was a great Bond right there. Really good Bond. So yeah. And then one of my favourite movies probably the last little while was La La Land. Absolutely loved it. There was one scene in that where they are in a club and he's playing the piano and she's dancing. And if you haven't seen the behind the scenes footage of that, I highly recommend it. It looks like it's filmed at two separate times and then cut in, but they're actually performing that at the exact same time, and the cameraman is literally just doing these ones with the camera and just swapping between the two. It's incredible. Really, really skillful. I love musicals, so it really ticks all the boxes. I then sold 2 packs of these Sony DVD-R 4.7 gigabyte units to someone. So happy to see those go out the door. They've been sitting around for a little while, and again, good sale. Sealed old media always sells well. I should have down here, I've got a stack of other, tapes and stuff I've got to list. So sealed tapes, sealed DVDs, all that sort of stuff goes really, really well, guys. So keep a lookout for it. Pick it up if you see it. Good value. We have this Lego Creator Pack. It is opened in regards to the container. Is open, but it's all still sealed in its original package inside. So that has sold. It is a retired unit, and so it's sold really well. And then these were a free pair of shoes given to me by a mate. They are ASOS, just nice brown dress shoes, leather dress shoes with a bit of suede on the heel. And they have sold as well. So that is what we have sold this weekend, guys. It's been a cracker of a weekend. We've moved a lot of product. I'm super happy with how it's gone. And I wanted to show you guys, because I know I've been talking about that area over there, and it's getting fuller. But you'll notice as I look across here, this area here is now empty, which is very, very exciting. I spent a little bit of time getting started on that. So I've moved the 2 shelves units that were here, and all of my hats that were down here are now in this room. I'll just bring you in. So I've still got some personal stuff up here, but I've moved most of that. But I have transitioned some of my stock into here. So that's just the start. I've got a bunch of Rock Band sets and stuff over here, and some consoles. And then all of our gear, camping and stuff. There's a bit of an older style linen closet thing there. And then some other pieces here that need to be moved. So, yeah, we are getting there, guys. That's the main thing. Super happy that we're actually achieving something there. The rest of the place still looks a bit of a mess, but that is the way that it is. We should get this stuff in there, hopefully this week, once I clear some of that stuff out. And then the to-be-listed stuff in there as well. So we're almost there, guys. I've almost moved, at least cleared a lot of the space out here in this area of what is shop product, and moved it out into that other room there. So really appreciate you guys watching. I'm looking forward to this week. I'm going away next weekend. We'll be back on Sunday. We're going up to the Hunter Valley for a bit of a family weekend getaway. And then the weekend after that, I'm actually going away for a second weekend in a row, which is insane. But it is my wife and I's 10th anniversary, and she's surprising me with something I don't know, because I looked after the 5-year anniversary, and I surprised her with a massive big garden party with all of our friends, and one of our favourite restaurants cooked a whole bunch of pizzas and stuff for us. It was really, really fun, you know, string lights and everything. If I can find some photos, I might even put them in here. I'm not that creative in my editing though, so I probably won't. Just imagine like a beautiful backyard, sitting under this great big green tree and all these lovely little downlights flickering over. So it was lovely. She had a great time. She was unbelievably surprised that I'd planned it all and got it all sorted. But we are moving on to 10 years of married life this year. So, yeah, super exciting. That will take up a bit of time. But outside of that, I've got my mate who's been doing some of the consignment lots with me coming over tomorrow. He's going to start helping me out with some stuff. So we're going to try and clean some stuff up, get a heap of stuff listed, ready for the week. And I don't know what else I'm doing this week for work. So it's going to be super fun. I could be anywhere, but I'll just take it in my stride. I'm loving how things are going, guys. It is really good having these 2 days away from work. The transition is going really well so far. I'll speak a bit more on that and where things are going down the track as things progress. But guys, I really, really thank you all for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I hope your Q4s are going well. I hope you're getting listings up. I hope you're finding products. Because, yeah, this is so much fun. It's really good. And, guys, the only thing I can end up with saying is just keep flipping. All right, so we are looking now at the figures, guys. Yeah, it was a very big weekend. Really nice to see a lot of the product moving. So our gross sales were $647.35. Our cost price was $41.26. And we're probably split 40 to 60 in regards to consignment to existing stock levels, which is really cool. And the first of our collector's house products have sold as well. So yeah, it's been a pretty good week. So yeah, $647.35 gross, $41.26 cost of goods. Our shipping, our freight and listing fees come to $212.15, which means that we have a net return, which is really, really strong and really positive, of $393.94. So excellent outcome, guys. Very, very positive. If I can keep these sorts of numbers going, I'm going to be very happy, and it will lead to continuing my transition away from employment into self-employment. But again, like I said before, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome week. Have a successful week. And we will see you next time back here at Falls Creek Flips. Catch you guys.